Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Urban Homesteading. Today we're going to be talking about an essential oil that blows your mind. It blows your mind on how amazing it helps with a variety of different things. Okay guys, like I said, we're going to be talking about essential oil. We're going to be talking about clove oil today. So clove oil is amazing. It is incredible. I knew one thing about it. No, more like 2 or 3 things about it. But as I started researching it more, we're just learning together because it is incredible. The number one thing I use it for is cold sores. We're going to go through this list. There's like 8 or 9, I think, different things that they're really good for. But I use them number one for cold sores. I will get a cold sore, or my brother could get cold sores very often, and he learned this, and my family learned this when he would get them often and taught it to me. So a cold sore, I just stick clove oil right on my cold sore, pure essential oil, essential clove oil, 100% pure. And there's different kinds of essential oils, so make sure you get a good one that's 100% pure. But anyways, you stick that clove oil right on that cold sore, and it dries it up before it can expand, and it dries it up, turns it into a scab, gross as it sounds, and then you can just stick some good salve or Neosporin or something on there to keep it moist until it dries, like you would do a scab if you cut yourself or something like that. But basically, the number one thing I use it for is for cold sores. It is incredible. So clove oil, you guys, actually contains a compound called eugenol. I think I'm saying that right. eugenol. Eugenol. Anyways, I'm very bad with pronunciation, but we're gonna go with that term. So it is with that compound in that clove oil, and that actually is a really good antibacterial property. So that is why the clove oil is so good. It is so healthy. It kills so many germs, and that's why it's going to kill like cold sore, like that number one thing I use the clove oil for. Now it can be in healthier cleaning products as well. You might notice that if you buy healthier cleaning products. So it also can it's proved to affect and help and cure things like acne, reducing swelling, killing infection bacteria like that cold sore, all at the same time. So that's what's so cool about it, is that it just does all that at once. It doesn't do one thing, it does many things, and you can use it for many things. So the things I knew about was insect repeller. You can use it for insect repeller. I used it, and when I actually went over I used my own insect repeller, like an organic one that's made with vinegar, and I used clove oil when I went overseas when I was younger to Uganda, and I actually didn't really even get bit a lot. I didn't have to worry about the bug bites, which if you know and you've researched about going over to other countries, that is a huge concern, and I've never really had to worry about that because the clove oil works so well. So it really can help with that, and the cold sore. So those are the things I really knew about it. But then the other week I actually had a cold sore, and I was using it, and I was like, you know what, this would be a really good video to do on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to look into it even more and see what I can learn. So that is where these things that I have been researching and learning and seeing proven really come in handy, and that's what we're going to learn today, other than the things I already know about it. So I just thought we would add to my knowledge. We would learn together. It's always great to gain knowledge. So yeah, anyway, so another thing it really helps is to treat indigestion. The clove oil is one of the oldest remedies that like homeopathic remedies that fight indigestion and stomach related problems. Now, the second thing, or whatever, third thing we've listed, is it's really good for your hair. So a lot of people ask me what I do to help my hair, and I do, the coconut masks. I'll link those videos down below. I use like a pre-iron spray before I use the hot iron on my hair to keep that healthy, which has coconut oil in it. Coconut oil is really good for your hair. But clove oil is also amazing for your hair. It actually, if you dilute it a little bit with water, but if you put it like oil and water don't really mix, as we all know, but if you put it with a carrier oil and put it in the scalp of your hair, it's like your scalp, it's actually going to give you really beautiful locks, as they would say. It's going to, if you apply it to your scalp, it's going to really boost that blood circulation at the roots of your hair, and it's going to help with the loss of hair if you tend to have a lot of hair fall out. Now I do. If you ask my husband, he'll be like, yes, your hair is everywhere. So I lose a lot of hair. I know it's normal. My hairdresser said it was at least normal to lose about 100 hairs a day. My goodness. Super loud. You can tell I live on a highway. Anyways, it's like normal to lose about 100 hairs a day, but I lose a lot more than that. So I am going to start doing this, and we'll have to, and it's helped so far. It honestly has helped so far. But if you put it there, it's gonna really help with the hair falling out, because the blood circulation is really, it's gonna boost up blood circulation in your scalp at the very roots of your hair. So it promotes your hair growth. It also lends to make it more of a shine. If you tend to have a dry and a dull hair, it's going to help it more of a shine to that hair if you just mix it with olive oil. So when I said earlier, just a couple minutes ago, with a carrier oil, that's usually like an olive oil. It's just another oil to kind of dilute it, since oil dilute in water. So you're going to dilute it a little bit so it doesn't burn, because you'll notice if you use the clove oil for your cold sore, it burns. That is normal. As long as it doesn't get on the skin around you, because it's going to burn that skin. So that's why you want to dilute it so it's not so strong and it doesn't burn your scalp. So anyways, that's what it's going to do. The next thing is also going to help with nausea. Now, I used to get nauseous really a lot when I ate dairy, and that's one reason I don't do dairy is I get really nauseous, and I have a really bad stomach ache. So and I get congestion a lot, and I just would rather not have all that. So if I do get nauseous, this is actually, I'm guessing this would be really handy if you're pregnant. I have not had that experience yet to try it out on, so I definitely will someday when I do get pregnant. But yeah, so you can use it for nauseous and morning sickness when you are pregnant, or if you just get nauseous a lot, if you have to eat certain things, obviously look into your diet, but this is going to help you out a lot as well. That smell is actually going to really help you out. I put it in my diffuser at home, and it really helps me out, or just kind of sniff it. It's going to really help with that nauseousness. It's also, if you have like part of aromatherapy, if you do that, it also is going to help you out when you want a good sleep, peaceful sleep. If you put some around like on your pillows at night, apply it to your pillows at night, and so you can just breathe it in, or you have that diffuser, I really highly recommend getting a diffuser and putting it by your bedside. We have one in the living room. I'm getting one we have one in our bedroom. I'm getting one for the living room and for the kitchen. It's really good to just keep those essential oils going. It's going to really help you in your health as well. Wow, this sun feels good, you guys. It has not been sunny like this in a long time, so that's why I'm doing the video outside. Anyways, it's also going to help with ear infections. Now, a couple things. You can stick a clove of garlic in your ear for an ear infection, because that is garlic is going to suck out all that bacteria. We used to do that as a kid. Mom would, if we started having pain in our ear or get an ear infection, she'd just stick a clove of garlic right here, stick a band-aid over it, and we'd sleep. So it would smell like Olive Garden in the morning in our bedroom, and so Mom would shut the door and say, don't come out until you're done sleeping, because I do not want to smell Olive Garden while I sleep. But anyways, that garlic clove is going to help along with clove oil. Clove oil is also going to help if you dilute it in another sesame oil, they say, or I would even say olive oil as well, but they want to say about 3 to 4 drops of clove oil and about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, just to mix it, dilute it. Again, you're using a carrier oil, and you're going to and you're going to slowly apply the mixture inside your ears, just kind of right here, not way down into your ears. You can get a Q-tip and just kind of apply it right inside that ear, and it's going to ease with the pain, and it's going to relax it a lot. And then you can stick that clove of garlic in there and put a band-aid to suck out that ear infection. So that's really what it's going to help. One of the last couple things that clove oil helps with is it's actually going to eliminate toxins from your blood. So if you really have that problem of having toxic blood, sometimes people are really sick and they have that, and I totally understand that. And maybe we'll do another video on just that. But yeah, this clove oil is going to act as a blood purifier, and it's also going to act to circulate that blood, help eliminate the toxins from the blood. And the aroma extracts and reduces toxin levels in your blood, and kind of rises or rouses the antioxidant levels in the body, which will further purify the platelets and boosts the other things that's going to really help with that immune system starting to work. So one way you could do that is, like I was saying, the diffuser. If you each thing I'm saying, I'm not telling you how to do them because each one is an in-depth video itself. So if you're interested, just reach out to me and I'll let you know. I'm in the comments or in my messenger and Facebook, urban homesteading page, or even in my Instagram, Kate Matias urban homesteading. You can definitely reach out there. Those are down below as well. Or you can research yourself. I honestly recommend doing research yourself so that you know what you're actually doing and why you believe it, not just doing it because someone says it, but really looking into that. But like I said, it's going to help with that blood circulation and all of that we just said. The last thing I definitely want to talk about with this clove oil is that it's going to be very good for diabetics. Now, I am not a diabetic, but I work around a lot of diabetics. Working in an elderly home, you have those diabetic residents or patients, you might say. So this is a thing that is going to help. The clove oil is going to maintain those insulin levels. The diabetes tends to weaken your immune system, as we all probably could just assume, but yeah, it weakens the immune system by destroying pancreatic cells that make the insulin. So that is where you become a diabetic. So leaving the body without enough insulin to function normally. So you're going to have that immune system. It's going to weaken because it's destroying the pancreatic cells, which therefore make the insulin that we live off of, and that's how you become a diabetic. Long process to explain, but as you can tell, I'm out of breath. But anyways, yeah, so this is going to really help the diabetics. The clove oil is going to really help the diabetics, and it's going to help maintain those insulin levels to just have you a better quality of life. So the insulin and the glucose response mechanisms actually tend to regulate more, that it's proven scientifically. It tends to regulate more when you consume clove oil. Now, that's a really hard thing to consume because clove oil burns, so you would definitely want to research it and look into it if you are diabetic and wanting to go this route. And so yeah, and then I did next, this isn't the last thing because I mentioned it before, but the whole like bug spray type thing is going to be really good for insect repellent. It actually is a great insect repellent because it has a common component that repels insects. It's gonna make them not be attracted to that sweet blood. That sounds gross, but those who have sweet blood tend to get bitten more, so the clove oil is gonna do it. So traditionally, you can just put a few drops of clove oil and scatter them around the room, and where you're sleeping or where you're at quite a few days, or even on your clothes, if you know you're going to be out and about, and that's going to really help you with that insect repellent. So I just said a lot, so I am going to list them very shortly down below in this video as well in the comments so that you can understand if you want to slow down and read them. I know I talk really fast, but hey, that's great about the short videos too, right? You don't have to spend all day listening to me jabber. You can just listen to me real quick, and then if you really want to dive into it and you hear something you are interested in or something that might affect you, you can go down below, look at the comments, see where I got my information from, see where I do my research from, and then go from there. And you're always welcome to reach out to me. Anyways, I don't have all the answers. Like I said, I'm learning with you guys. A few of those things, like being a diabetic and stuff like that, I don't deal with. Being pregnant, those kind of things, I have not dealt with yet, or I am not dealing with. And so I don't have firsthand experience, but I have experience of seeing others go through it, or research or scientific proof. And that's where I come from, because obviously everybody's not going to go through every single disease or every single problem. I have gone through a lot health-wise, but it's not like I've gone through all of it. So that is why I still want to talk about it, reach out about it. But I'm not planning to be a diabetic. I am not planning to go through that, God willing. And so I'm going to, still research it, still help when I can. But like I said, I'm going to get scientific proof. I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to see others what they've gone through and what they've done so that I can help out whoever I can, hopefully. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like and subscribe down below, and we will catch you guys next Monday. I'm gonna go enjoy a cozy Sunday afternoon after church and in my living room with my husband watching a movie. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of the week. God bless you guys. See you later. Bye bye.